Big giant head? Check. Big Ed Mustafa in the house? Check. Audio looks good. I think it's time for Adventures After Dark. I might even be a minute or two early. Hooray. Hi, everybody. Antler checking in. Mandalorian 2K checking in. Big Ed Head check. Thank you, Mandalorian 2K. I'm excited to be here. Yeah, I am happy to have the weekend here again. No, it's been a terrible week. Just been busy. Busy is good. Hey, I got a notification Lotro stream is live. That's a good sign. Yeah, let's pop in and see what Mandalorian is up to. Ed sounds strangely happy. I'm happy most of the time. I try not to get down. I'm just happy to be alive. I feel blessed. I've got a wonderful wife. I've got lots of good friends. Things could be a whole lot worse, and I am grateful for my life every day. That was kind of my take on the movie American Beauty with Kevin Spacey. He ends up getting murdered by his next door neighbor, spoiler alert, at the end of the movie. But it ends with him basically thanking God for his great life. And it was kind of a mess, but at the same time, it's, we all have a lot of things to be thankful for. Donnie says, I need the questions to your address. Forbin Kid checking in. Hello, Big Ed. Hello, world. Hello, Forbin Kid. Bear WSHS is my friend Donnie. He is asking for Jeopardy questions, and I direct messaged them to him in Discord. So I'm not sure what else you need, Donnie. I gave you the answers followed by the questions in parentheses. In Jeopardy, you give the answer and the participants have to provide the question. And if you don't respond with a question, it's not a valid answer. That's how Jeopardy works, as far as I know, which is different from Double Jeopardy, which is where they try to try you for the same crime twice. So let's do 3. I'll do skins, claws, and axes. We'll get rolling with some task item turn-ins here. And I know I don't have to worry about the task at hand because I completed it last night. I'll be ready to roll again for another week. But I need to make children be easier so I can read them. Oh, you need them formatted specifically. I don't need you tomorrow about it. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I gave you like British rock band questions and British car questions. It was a very Anglophile type list of questions. It was just what was top of mind when I was typing it. Fun fact, my first 2 cars were Triumph Spitfires. I had a yellow 74 and a blue 80. I bought the blue 80 as a parts car, and it turned out to be a nicer shape than my 74. So, my mechanic at the time was a gentleman named Les Dunnington. He was from York, England. And he said, look, I'm telling you now, that car is a piece of junk. Get rid of the damn thing. And then when I showed him the parts car, he's like, yeah, I know the back end smashed, but I dare say it's in a lot nicer shape than the yellow one. Should probably scrap the yellow one and use it for parts. So I did. Bacchus checking in. Hello, Bacchus. Call me on Discord tomorrow if you want, and we will talk about it. Okay, Donnie, that sounds good, buddy. I should have taken the hint that my British car mechanic drove a Camaro. It was an old Camaro. It was a classic. I think he had a 69 Camaro. A rally sport. But if your British car mechanic doesn't drive a British car, that tells you something about British cars. Currency capped. Oh no, Embers of Enchantment are capped. Bacchus says, getting coffee there in a minute. Okay. Yo, Bacchus, you have power today? He must if he can make coffee. And I got 20 Lotro points for something. I think I finished Honored in Gundabad. Task limit reached. Yeah, I'm at 10 of 10 for the day. Jealous? Thought so. Esteemed reclaimer of the mountain hold. You reach esteemed status. I feel esteemed. And I have mail. In Elvish, that word would be calibrated. I am calibrated. So life is good. That is my take. I don't think I've got too much to store. 3 dwarf treasures. Got an extra cloak I don't need. I'm trying to remember what I got this cloak from. Oh, I know what it was. I actually opened a steel-bound loot box. I have some keys, and I don't even know where I got them from, but they're in my storage, and I was going to start just putting my boxes on the auction house, and lo and behold, I opened one, and the new cloak I got with 7,000 plus will and vitality and an armor rating of 107,000 was way better than the cloak I was already wearing, so that actually came out of a steel-bound loot box. I didn't have anything particularly good essence-wise to put in it, but, you know, it was already much improved over the cloak I'd been wearing, so. Well, looks like Gore sent me a couple things. What did we get? Some gems. Thank you for that, Gore. And some Skarn. I'm going to be trying another new energy drink tonight. I went to the store. I had bought a couple of containers of roasted red pepper hummus earlier in the week, and I ran out of crackers to eat it with. So I went to the store to get wheat thins, and I got some treats for Mrs. Mustafa, and I wanted to get a couple energy drinks for the weekend, and they didn't have my sugar-free Venom, but they had these rock stars on sale for 2 for $3. And yeah, it says right at the top of the can, 240 milligrams of caffeine, which is like, I don't know, 6 cups of coffee. So yeah, I might drop dead right here tonight on Lotro Stream. Antler switching monitors. He'll be right back, he says. And thank you to Cannablick for the universal ingredient packs. Those did come in handy. I used them to craft a bunch of cooked fish for myself. I have a stack. That's not it. Where are those? Here they are. So those 61 freshwater fish plates are bound to me because I crafted them using those universal crafting ingredients. That was a way better alternative than burning up all of my fish. So I actually saved the fish. I cooked for some of my buddies and sent them food that I cooked so it wouldn't be bound to account. I've got quite a few fish fillets still in storage because they're worth a bunch of money. I got this weird quest for collecting coal, and I have no idea where to find the coal. Of course, if you actually read the quest instructions, it can sometimes be quite helpful. Oh, it's right there. Why can't I find it? That's weird. I was looking all over for it. We'll head back out to Gundabad. Anyway, before I crack open the Rockstar, I'm still drinking some Coke Zero. It's just been a strange day today. Work's going pretty good, but I've been busy. I bought Mrs. Mustafa a Kindle Fire 10 tablet for Christmas, and they had a trade-in deal where if you had an old Kindle Fire tablet working or not, you could send it in and get a pretty good discount. I think that tablet's normally $149 with usually it goes on sale in the holidays for $99, and I got it after discounts and trade-in credit for like $59. And me being a huge lover of Amazon, as I've talked about previously, I thought, you know, it'd be funny. I've got all these old cell phones and all this e-waste laying around the house. Let's send them a bunch of crap, not just her old Kindle Fire that hadn't been working. She had a Kindle Fire 7 that had kind of quit working years ago. Ironically, I traded it in as not working, and then discovered that in fact it works just fine. Okay, so Bacchus, where the hell is the coal I'm supposed to be picking up?
I have no idea. Let's have a
me
look
neither,
for
and it doesn't show up on the quest ring.
Coal. I think there's coal on the floor over here by the forges to the left.
No, I don't think so. Maybe. It'd be nice if that were the case. I haven't seen any. Yeah, nothing's lit up. Looks like giant piles of coal everywhere. Nothing glowy.
This is the Allegiance questline one.
Yes.
I think. Okay, so I'm a little bit behind you.
Yeah, I've been up here. There was nothing up here either. It's very annoying. I ran all over this place looking for coal. Oh, there it is. Okay, for some reason it's only up against this wall by the big wheel. Eager Arthur says, according to Wiki, coal can also be found on the lowest level in the crafting areas on either side of the water wheel. Thank you, Eager Arthur. That's why I like streaming Lotro, so you guys can help me, because I am clueless half the time. Of course, it leads to lazy habits. Instead of trying to figure out, I'm just like, Zinger! Hard hit! Bacchus, help me out. Gives me a chance to shut off my brain while I'm playing. Anyway, I didn't finish my Amazon story. I threw a bunch of old phones in there, a mouse, a broken Microsoft mouse, some other stuff. And today I get home from the hospital after visiting Mrs. M. I come walking down the stairs. It's like, why is there a box waiting for me? I'm like, oh. As soon as I saw it was an Amazon box, so I was thinking about ordering an Xbox controller for my PC, and I didn't do it. I'm like, did I actually order a controller? Because sometimes if I order from Walmart, I've got Walmart Plus, and they'll like ship stuff the same day. They're like, oh my god, we got an order. Rush this over to Ed's house right away, which is completely unnecessary. But amusing. And so I opened the box, and they actually took the time to ship back all of the broken crap that I sent them. Old phones. Mrs. Mustafa's Galaxy S2 and Galaxy S3 an old HTC Windows phone that I had that's been broken for years. It's stuff I should have thrown away, but you know, you just hate to just throw the stuff in the trash if it can be recycled. So Amazon made sure I got all of my trash back. There was an HP touchpad tablet in there that hadn't been working either. A Windows 10 tablet. So
instead of just dropping it in the bin, like next to the building that they took the expense to send it back to you.
yes, even though they probably have, you know, 10,000 million pounds of e-waste to send out every day anyway. And I was like, okay. What else can I do to send it back to Amazon just to screw with them? That's the question. Oh no, your wording was perfectly clear, Garther. Thank you. So that was kind of funny. Yeah, it's just been one of those days. Apparently I'm looking for brazers to stick the coal in that I collected. I only got 4 piles of coal, but there's 12 brazers that need coal. Oh, I'll bet there's some upstairs. I should probably goat up. We ride for upstairs and for glory. Forbin Kid says I found backing from their sticky sealing tape in my package. Cheaper to ship than trash, I guess. Yeah. That's part of their sustainability. Don't ever throw anything away. Just keep shipping it around the world.
Oh, excuse me.
You're fine. Brazers are on the lowest level and the next level up. They line the main passageway up by the study area. Okay, well, I'm in the right place. Figured I'd find some up here. It sounds like I missed a couple down below. I only got 5 down below, so I missed 2. Bacchus is here to keep count, so. I woke up very early this morning, and apparently Mrs. Mustafa did too, because when I checked my phone, it looked like she'd started calling me at some ungodly hour this morning. And I normally charge my cell phone out on the kitchen counter. So I don't like beeps and buzzing sounds and things. And Mrs. M has the opposite reaction. I get very upset when she gets a text message from some random merchant at 3 o'clock in the morning and her phone starts beeping. It's like, why didn't you shut that off? Let's go back down below. I'm just missing those 2 brazers.
I think they might be towards the, excuse me, the ovens.
Oh, I went back there. I didn't see anything, but I might have missed them. I'll be a lot more spry once I try this Rockstar, hopefully.
Not these, obviously.
Not these ovens? The other ovens?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe these 2, but evidently not.
Nope. You
I don't know if
wrong.
I've done this or not. And over here.
Where?
Well, you rode past here just now, so...
Oh, I got these brazers. These brazers were pretty obvious. I only need the radioactive brazers that glow. Okay, here's one. And the other one's probably just ahead.
I wonder if I've done this quest or not. Well, this character.
And 12 of 12. I'm good to go. I need to talk to Prince Ingor.
What else is missing?
Hang banners. The banners can be a pain in the tuchus. I can believe that.
Another one over here.
Yes, there is. We ride for banner locations and for glory.
Got one here, I think.
And you have to get down off of your goat to place the banner. It's very disappointing. 4 on the lowest level, 5 in the middle, 3 on top. I think I got 4. Nope, there's a 5th spot down here. The wiki information must not be correct. Yep, here's a 6th one on the bottom. Time to update the wiki.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, that is something that Egg does for fun and profit.
Thank you for sharing your knowledge, Garther. Much appreciated. Wiki incorrect? Unpossible. Exactly. Well, if enough people were complaining that they were hard to find, they might have added a few. I've heard rumors that occasionally game devs will actually listen to the players about a few things. It's probably a bald-faced lie, though, yeah.
Or you get a game like Star Citizen where they listen a bit too much, perhaps.
Perhaps. Oh, I was looking at the trailer for Starfield, and I was laughing. Somebody had a YouTube video of some game footage, and they said No Man's Skyrim. I was like, that's pretty funny. It's like that pretty much sums it up perfectly. Although the game looks gorgeous, so...
Yeah, I must be honest, I am looking forward to it. I'm keen to see what it's like.
Starfield in particular? Star Citizen?
Starfield, yeah.
Okay.
Well, both, but is there not one? Okay, evidently not. You just ran past it.
No.
Both.
There's 3 on top, then they're up here.
But yeah, Starfield meets, Skyrim meets No Man's Sky. Sounds like it might actually be pretty cool.
Well, before Fallout 76 came out, Bethesda had a pretty good reputation for RPGs. I was trying to decide what to do last night since it's not a streaming night and I kind of have the night off. It's like, yeah, maybe I'll play some Fallout 76. And I was like, yeah, that didn't happen.
Never really been able to get into Fallout 76 for some reason.
Yeah, 76. 76 has its charms. It's not a terrible game. It's not a great game.
It's had a bad launch, yeah.
It had a dumpster fire of a launch. I pre-ordered it, and my exact phrasing at the time was, yeah, as much as I've loved Fallout 3, New Vegas, and 4, they can drop a turd and I'll still go ahead and buy it just based on how much I loved the previous games. And they dropped a turd. They took me at my word. It was ugly. But they did a nice job of coming back, adding content, fixing the things, and putting out a fair product. But man, you want to talk about permanently damaging a AAA title franchise. Oof, that was ugly. Well, I think that means I know where the next one's going to be.
Around the corner, yeah.
And you can jump off the balconies down to the prince without dying if you bounce off the statue. I have to be careful. If I die and Gipio's not here to see it, he'll be very disappointed. I haven't talked to him much this week. I don't know where he's been.
Yeah, that's true. He has been quiet lately. Well, let's test that bouncing of the statue theory.
All right. Nope. I hit the statue and died anyway. So update that in the wiki too.
Yep, it works. I got it.
You got it. Maybe I just failed.
Yep. You bounced off instead of landing on it and sliding down.
I tried to land on it and slide down. Again, my lack of talent and skill often holds me back.
Where are you now?
I'm at the REM circle.
Oh, you're there. Okay.
Yeah.
You're a reasonable distance away.
Rustchimp says, you know when there is going to be an update to Lotro anytime soon, like this decade? Well, they update it all the time, but if you mean, are they going to change the graphics engine? I wouldn't hold my breath. I think a lot of the interest in updating the game was dependent upon the smashing success of the Rings of Power. I still haven't seen an episode. Bacchus keeps telling me it's the greatest thing ever, but I don't know.
Well, for a given value of greatest, yeah.
Well, a lot of the Lotro,
I say that also.
A lot of the Lotro community, Zinger likes it, and Pot and Finberry says it's legit, and some people who are really into Lord of the Rings like the series. So now this door goes out.
Sorry, 1 second. Let me just kill this.
Yeah, one of my problems. The most valuable stone. Oh, I thought I did this already. Fallen supplies.
Be wary.
Speaking of Ponton Finberry, there he is. Hello, Ponton. Geeks Tour says, I did not enjoy the show. I got about 4 episodes in and haven't gone back. Yeah, one of my problems with Gundabad is I've always just poured it in from Stable Masters. So I'm a little mystified. When I get to this entrance point, it's like, where the hell am I? That's okay.
You were at the next camp, or next area down from Venozel.
Okay. Is it on cooldown? No, I didn't use my port, actually. I used the Stable Master. So my port to Venozel should be good to go. Oh no, it says it's on cooldown for 5 more minutes. Weird. I don't remember using it.
But I can find you.
Alright, well kill that bug, would you? And that cave claw. Why are you dragging all this stuff at me? It's just rude.
Yeah. Well, you're always going on about how you need task items.
Yeah, that's true. Apparently this is not a staircase and I can't just ride up it like I was hoping.
Nope, you can't. I just came down there.
Okay. Well, now we're gonna have to kill a bunch of stuff.
Can't do that while in combat. Brilliant.
I'll put a do not fall on you because I know you're super squishy.
Why, thank you, good sir. I appreciate your
No problem.
consideration and concern.
Alright, how do we get out of here?
Well, easiest is we just take the stable, which is up here.
Oh, I didn't see
Or
a
we
stable
can-
master.
Yep, you rode past him about 3 times.
Perfect.
I'm going to...
Oh, I don't have the stable
Zediana
master.
Sub.
He's still blue. There we go.
And I think it's Zediana Sub, the steep set. So all the way down at the bottom. Yes.
We ride. Potton says parts of the series is good, others not so much. Well, I'd been enjoying The Witcher seasons 1 and 2 on Netflix, and apparently that's a dumpster fire now.
Season 1 was fairly decent. Season 2 was... Ugh. Did they get to Season 3? Have they released it?
I thought Henry Cavill quit. He
No,
got
he
in a
did.
huge fight because the writers and they were doing spin-off series and they were more concerned about making money and not focusing on actually doing any decent product.
Yeah, or sticking to the lore and that kind of thing.
Yeah, well, it's, you know.
Oh, there's a...
And here we are. Okay.
And
So
you're
that's
running
the
the wrong
steps
way.
to the entrance. I figured it out. I'm on top of my business. I saw that staircase and I'm like, nope, that's not right. Geekswer says, I really enjoyed The Witcher. Cavill filmed season 3, but Liam Hemsworth
quit
is in
by,
for season 4, I think. Singer says, well, hopefully the series doesn't die quicker than Ed on Tuesdays. That's a true story. And hopefully there will be a lot less swearing, too. I'll be playing and getting along for a while. It's like, oh, this is fun. And then I'll hit one of these boss fights, and it's just like, okay, I'm done for the night, everybody. See you next week. I get frustrated. But it was nice. I think you missed me finishing Hearts of Stone.
I did, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's. Do you think it was worth it at the end for the frustration?
It was a good story. I don't know if it was worth the frustration. That was a lot of squeeze for that juice. A lot of squeeze.
That's it. You only got to do the one because Zingor is an insubordinate little troll who very begrudgingly, you know. Actually, let's not badmouth him while I'm standing right in front of him. Alright, I think you perhaps now need to get to your next stage of the Allegiance quest.
Complete a mission with other Scoutmaster?
That's one way of doing it. We can get the little update tokens from there, or the rep tokens from there.
That's what it says.
Excuse me.
And then I've got something else. The heck is that quest? Find Glowin? At the Noble Gate?
That looks to
That's
be
an old quest from Legacy
Yeah,
of
it's the
Durance,
quest.
folks. Okay. We won't worry about that one. I've got a lot of dwarf quests to complete. What did Bacchus say about me? He's 100% correct, though. I think he said Ingor. I don't think he meant
Yeah,
Zinger.
Ingor. Yeah, not Zinger.
Yeah.
I got very confused for a moment there. It's like, what? I didn't say anything about Zinger.
Did you do allegiance claims? I don't know what I've done, hard hit.
If you want to do a mission, you just ran past the mission givers. Go back
Oh,
inside.
I thought it told me to go talk to Agatur, but it's somebody else.
Hmm.
It's hard keeping track of these made-up names. Oh, I know how to get to my allegiance menu.
You may as well pick up the daily from that one for the 4 missions.
Scoutmaster Ozma?
Mm-hmm.
That's who we're
Horan.
standing in
Either
front
of
of.
these. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do I need to talk to Zova as well?
Zava gives you the daily and the weekly, so yeah, it's definitely worth picking that up. Because that's also I reward you with the allegiance
All right. For some
reputation
reason,
token for.
only Hoban
Yep,
has
no, that's
anything
fine.
for me?
They rotate the missions every day, so it's not the same ones over and over and over.
That's
And
probably a good
he's
thing.
got all 7 or 8 on him today.
We have come too far to turn
Crystal
back now.
Conundrum.
We ride for the conundrum and for glory.
Mine crystals. Okay, this is one of the easy ones. We can both use the item, and you can mine all 12 in one place. You don't have to run around looking for them. You just got to wait a second or two
And kill the crystal spiders.
and kill the crystal spiders.
The trick to this is that the spiders are imaginary because it's crystal meth that we're actually mining. We're just out of our
Yeah, if
mind
you-
right now. Sorry, what were you going to say?
If you kill a spider nest, you actually despawn the spiders.
Oh, that sounds like it'd be a good idea then.
Yeah, there's 1 or 2 that are independent and that aren't linked to spider nests, but for the most part they're. And it looks like they've updated it.
Mm-hmm. They're tired of you exploiting their game, Bacchus.
Oh, hard to blame them for that.
Oh, nice, Freelancer. Thank you. And hello. Also, Bacchus, you shouldn't be making jokes about crystal meth. We're trying to keep it classy. This is Lotro Stream.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. To quote Mr. Mackey, boys and girls, drugs are bad, okay? Although when Mrs. M was in the ICU, they were giving her a pretty steady diet of morphine and fentanyl. And so when she was like, when do I get to go home? I'm like, honey, with as much stuff as you've been on, we got to send you to Betty Ford Clinic before you can come home. They got to detox you.
Yeah, you got to be so careful with pain medication. Although if you're generally taking a drug for pain, you're not getting quite so much the, oh, this feels nice effect out of it.
Yeah, Mrs. M doesn't normally respond well to those meds anyway. She tends to get very nauseous. If it's borderline, if she could do a Tylenol or a Percocet, for instance, and she takes the Percocet, it'll make her nauseous. If she actually needs the opioid, then it won't bother her. But it's like her body knows if she's getting too much opiate.
That's good.
So, what else do I need to tell everybody? Drugs are bad, stay in school. Yeah, that's pretty much the main messaging tonight.
That was some good bases. Eat your vegetables. Get your exercise.
We're all done in here? No.
Nope. There's 2 more. Crystals and spider nests.
Okay. I guess if I had one other thought for the day besides our quote of the day from Nikola Tesla, antisocial behavior is a trait of intelligence in a world full of conformists. I kind of liked that. But, you know, people are not responsible for the sins of their government, thank goodness. Otherwise, every American would be going to hell. If you know somebody who's Russian, you know, just throw them an extra hello. I heard about a business in Austin, Texas, that the Russia House that had been around for a long time, and it survived COVID and was well liked by Russian expats. And 2 months after the war in Ukraine started, it had to fold up. Yeah, it's
unfortunate.
There was a restaurant here in Omaha called the Afghani Kebab, and Mrs. M and I, the week of September 11th, that happened on a Monday or Tuesday, and by Thursday we were like, you know, we probably ought to go to Afghani Kebab for dinner. Let them know that the whole world doesn't hate Afghanistan just because of these attacks. And it was kind of funny because the restaurant hadn't been doing that great, and it was busier that night than we'd seen it in months. So I think people instinctively knew. Reach out, build bridges. So one person I want to recognize who streams Lotro occasionally, Lexard Morpheus. I haven't seen him on for a while. Great guy. In fact, I'll shout him out right now. Shout out failed. I probably misspelled Morpheus. How else would you spell Morpheus if not the way I spelled it, though? Yeah, shout out failed.
H-E-U-S.
Thank you. Go ahead and spell it again for me.
Let's see if I can...
Freelancer typed it for me. Nope, that's still wrong. Thank you, Bacchus.
I do have my uses on occasion.
Nope, that failed too. Hell, maybe he got displatformed right off of, like at the Matrix. There you go. Anyway, so sorry I can't shout him out, but super nice guy. Pop in and say hi if you catch him streaming. He streams Lotro and he streams Star Wars: The Old Republic.
I got it. I looked his channel up. That's
Okay. There we go. Yes, he was last streaming The Old Republic. Great guy. Pop in and say hello, and by God, let Russians know they're not hated the world over just because of stuff their government does. Like I said, if people knew half of the evil that the American government's perpetuated, I can't even imagine. Still the greatest country in the world as far as I know. Since I've never lived anywhere else and only visited Mexico for a week once. Who else was I gonna... Oh, speaking of horrible governments. Let's shout out my friend Bacchus.
Oh, yes. Certainly qualify for that. Thank you.
Much to be done, and little
I
time
might
for
even
thought.
stream again sometime in the near future.
It could happen.
Well, I've got a new green screen on order, and I've got some new lights. So, yeah.
Oh, there was a
Front
video.
wedge.
I was going to link it to you. Bacchus just recently took delivery of his new... Or have you gotten it yet? Is it installed? Yeah, you
Oh,
said
yeah.
you were running
It's installed.
benchmarks. He's got the
Yep.
new Radeon RX 7900 XTX card, and he got one without the cooler problem. AMD let it slip that I think XFX is their OEM for the built by AMD cards. It used to be Sapphire
Really?
for a long time, yeah. And the XFX branded cards don't have the vapor chamber problem, but the AMD branded ones do.
Well, the cooler I've got in this thing, I barely fit it into my case. I had to move front panel fans around.
Yeah, I saw a review of that specific card. It's supposed to be a beast. You've got the Merc 319 version from
Yeah, the
XFX?
Speed Black or
Speed.
something.
Okay,
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've had XFX cards before. There are certain card manufacturers that don't have as good of reputation. For instance, on the NVIDIA side, I don't think PNY or Zotac are quite as widely regarded as some of the other brands. And for some reason, I've heard shade get thrown at XFX in the past, and I've had 2 or 3 of their cards and always been happy with them. There's an Ice Giant Warrior here. Do we need to fight him? No.
You can leave him alone.
Okay.
Let's go fight with a few more of these guys. I had an I think it was an XFX card, the old 7970. Excuse me, and that died because of inadequate cooling.
Well, and I think in America the problem we have, Ponton, not to talk about politics, but we tend to make bad policy decisions based on whatever corporate interests are donating to our politicians' campaign funds. Arthur just got a new PC with a Gigabyte RTX 3060 Ti and went belly up on me. The video card or the whole PC?
Where do you come from?
The card, Windows won't load the driver now? Oh, that's super weird. You probably know about the tool,
Driver uninstaller.
there you go. Where you can try completely removing your drivers from the registry and reinstalling fresh again. That often fixes problems like that. If you haven't tried it already. Go ahead and tell them again the name of it and where to find it.
Display driver uninstaller.
DDU.
Google. DDU. Yeah. It can be a little bit fussy because if you want to do it properly, you're supposed to restart in safe mode, and that is not as easy as it used to be.
No, they've made safe mode hard to access. I think they're afraid if you actually start in safe mode, they won't be able to shove advertising in your face as fast as they can.
Yep. I'm waiting for the EU or whoever to hit them with a couple of billion in fines for enforcing the use of Edge in Windows 10 and 11. It's like, we don't care what your preferences are. If you enter a search off the search bar, you will get the results in Edge. And yeah, I was using very intemperate language the other day when it kept throwing Edge up.
Well, PC World just published a video where they went back and tested Windows 10 versus Windows 11 on the 12th and 13th gen Intel chips. You're supposed to need the new Windows 11 scheduler for those efficiency cores to work. And apparently they updated Windows 10 so it's got the same scheduler now. There's almost no performance difference in apps. Not in gaming and productivity apps where they use the efficiency cores. Did I go the wrong way?
Quite possibly. I took the shortcut, I think.
Okay.
Yes, you went the wrong way.
I forged on ahead. Did you cut through the cauldron?
I went back a little bit and then jumped off the edge, yeah.
Okay.
Although I think you can jump through the cauldron. Yes, you can jump through there.
Alright. And if I land on the statue, I might not die?
Something along those lines, yeah.
Perfect! We got the death counter going, I'm not afraid.
And I can raise you. I think you do crunch legs a little bit, but they've made that a little less punishing, so...
Alrighty. Oh, Arthur says it's also possible to exit the instance and re-enter at the start. That's what I usually do. Well, there you go.
Put your back to the past and to the wind. We have come too far to turn back now.
If you level in the instance, that trick doesn't work because of the level versioning. So be sure you don't accidentally get to 141 if you want to use that trick.
This is the annoying one where we gotta pick up bits and pieces of treasure.
This is
That
the
could be a
annoying
little
one?
Well, one of the few. There are
One of the more
potentially a bit
annoying
annoying.
ones?
Yep.
Okay.
There's another one where there's a riddle inside a vault, which I tried to do it once and I gave up. So I'd never do that one.
That's what was always fun about the Eastern Rohan dailies when you're trying to get Hype Bolt rebuilt.
Yep.
There were a couple of those missions that people just hated. Some of the fishing ones were actually quite a pain in the tuchus. Not to me, of course. To mortal men who don't have the strength of 10 men because their hearts aren't pure. I'm gonna die.
Be there in a moment.
Okay, I'm not gonna die. I made it.
You're welcome.
Well, I was actually doing okay without you. I just wasn't feeling optimistic.
I totally saved you.
Okay, we'll go with that story then. There's a bunch of treasure back here. This was a good place to come. Antler's strangely quiet tonight. I think he's just deeply ashamed at having missed the air show on Labor Day.
He should be.
Can you even imagine living that close to the world's greatest radio control air show and not going to it when you had nothing going on that day? I can't even imagine what he was thinking. Much less the guilt and shame that he has to endure now because of it.
I mean, the birth of your firstborn child, and that was maybe an excuse to not go.
No.
Not the second or third, though. I mean, you've already been there for one.
Now, Antler says he's just questing in the Troll Shaws. That sounds like a likely story. Well, if you're out there killing wolves, let me know and we'll come and fellow with you so we can put you on follow.
Assuming he's on the right server, because he's had a habit of not playing on the right server lately.
Yeah, what's up with that? Ooh, there's a valuable treasure back here.
We need one more
One more valuable
treasure.
Ponton says the only fishing quest that I didn't like as much was the bait ball daily quest in Western Gondor, because you could fail easily and run all the way back to grab the quest again. Yeah, that was a bit of a sprint. You are not wrong. Got it? Are we good?
Yep, we're good.
Okay, where are we headed now? Back to the entrance?
Back to the entrance, yeah. Before they lock us in here.
Why are you running so much faster than me?
Sprint ability from the for the Guardian.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cheating.
Yep. Plus,
I even
high
have
elf
coffee
8%.
active and you're outrunning me. That's just
Well,
annoying.
I have permanent. I've got permanent coffee because of high elf racial, and then I've got that sprint ability on top of that. Antler is actually on the right server for a change.
Well, that is good. Alright, well, we won't disparage him too much.
There is much to be done. And
I'm just kidding, we'll still totally disparage him.
Yep. He certainly deserves it.
Crafting materials. Legendary item boosts.
I always go for the character items because it's like extra virtue experience, reputation. What else does it give you? I think an XP boost as well, which is fairly irrelevant at this point, but...
Yeah, not the most important thing at level 140 yet.
Yeah, but
What are we doing? Storm Swept next?
Yep, that's what I'm in.
in games I allow for chance. I take no such risk in war.
That Bloodfish quest was kind of annoying occasionally. That could be hit or miss, Ponton. For Hypebolt, none of the dailies were bad to me. The one I hear most about failing is the Beacon of Eoworth, which I generally don't fall off. I actually kind of enjoyed that. I liked the challenge of the jumping puzzle.
I never actually did the rebuilding of Hitbold. I unlocked it on my hunter when I played through there. That's about the most completionist character I've got, but I never actually got around to doing it.
It's quite a bit less arduous than it used to be. I mean, it was a huge time sink. They like to put stuff like that in at the end of new expansions to slow us down, so it gives them more time to work on the next expansion. I mean, we can play through stuff faster than they can create it. That's just the nature of MMOs. But,
That's why the good Lord invented the alts.
Alts and, yeah.
Multiple
Grinds.
servers, yeah.
He did not make it.
Yeah, this new card isn't bad. I'm getting 200 to 300 frames a second in here. He says as it drops down to 150. And I'm running it at 4K. So that isn't bad at all. But yeah, the UI scaling is terrible at 4K.
I've heard that. Ponton says it used to take a month and sometimes days doing every daily. Yeah, now it only takes a few days to completely rebuild Hypebolt. And then the frustrating part was you'd have to wait for certain dailies to become available. And it just seemed like if you couldn't play every day, you'd miss them and have to wait to circle back. And it was a bit of a grind. Did we get that one? No.
I don't think so. There we go.
Okay, I got it.
I think we both thought the other was going to go for it.
Yep. I assumed you had it. And it's one of those things that the armor set that you get's pretty nice, but then it's obsolete as soon as you go to Western Rohan. New gear starts dropping that's better than the Hypebolt armor sets normally. Although there were some pretty nice set bonuses. There's more stuff back here. You sure we cleared this all out?
Yep,
Mission complete.
regroup.
Okay. The Dwarf Scout has arrived. Hello, Dwarf Scout. Ponton says, my Guardian is level 79 and will be the second character to do Height Bolt. After the first time taking so long, I never did it again, but it's easier now. Yeah, much easier now. And I do find it a little gratifying to watch the town kind of come back to life. I enjoyed that part of it.
Put your back to the past and to the wind. Put your back to the past and to the wind.
This looks very fishable in here.
Oh, you can always give that a go.
A quest with a giant turtle in it. How original. You could finish building the town and all the quest text is still popping up for rebuilding each section an hour later. Yeah, it wasn't perfect.
Yep, it is fishable.
I never doubted it. Ooh, you actually caught a real fish. Congratulations.
I have no idea what a pollen is.
It's part of the Lake Town fishing deed.
Oh, there we go.
I got a carp. Your fish is garbage and mine's worth a gold piece. Jealous?
There we
Thought
go.
so.
Yep. Ah, quite a sun bleak.
There you go. Remember, if you're not fishing Middle-earth, you're not truly exploring Middle-earth. Always fish wherever you go. Ooh, another carp.
I got another sun bleak.
Carpe carp, exactly. Alright, I have run out of Coke Zero. It is time to crack open the Rockstar Golden Mullet. I'm getting nothing but cooking fish in here. This is spectacular. This instance, I may come back and run all day. Yeah. I might do a 12-hour fishing stream in here if this keeps up. What are your thoughts about fishing where monsters respawn? I think it needs to be fixed. And I think I was quite upset and annoyed.
That was the grumpiest I'd seen you ever been in Luttra at that point. It was quite amusing.
It wasn't as bad as the Nala Doom run with me, Freelancer, and Cannablick. The boss, the final end boss in that, just teed off on me. We were over level. I mean, I was like 3 levels over, and I was the lowest level. And I mean, we were geared up, we were ready for it. I got curb stomped by that boss like 20 times. It was infuriating. I was just ticked off. Ooh, a dirty skull. And an Ori. At least you learned the way back to the boss. Yeah, I did have that memorized pretty easily. And Freelancer was on his minstrel, and he would res me, and the boss would just make a beeline towards me to curb stomp me again and again. I think I died like 6 times during one of the boss fights. It's like, what the hell is going on?
Got one of those faces.
Man, another carp. Oh, Mrs. Mustafa's sad. The place that had fried carp here in town is closed. Gone forever. I don't know of any place where you can get fried carp anymore. You did this in Lothlorien, then in Western Gondor? Oh, one of my favorite dailies was with the entire server when players had to do quests to work towards unlocking other dailies, basically contributing to X number of turn-ins and the server needed to unlock. Yeah.
Something else I've never done is...
They did that in Dol Amrith, too, if I remember. What were you going to say?
I've never done the Lothlorien stuff, not all the way through.
You're missing a lot. It's super awesome questing. Yeah. Said nobody ever.
Yeah, my problem is I came back to the game after a long break, and that stuff was like 3 years old content at that point, so there was always, I need to move on and do the next thing. And there's just always been something else to do instead of going back and finishing it.
Alright, well I got 3 carp and a golden mullet. I'm ready to move on.
Oh. I will pull in after this next bite. There we go.
Is this one not timed? Is that the deal?
Don't think missions are timed, as a rule. Well, most of them aren't. Oh, I got 2 whole points on my fishing skill.
Nice. Congratulations.
So I'm going to have to go and... Oh, there we go. Helps if you got the right one.
I think everybody's surprised that we don't still have our fishing poles in hand. The legendary challenge quest for the Battle of Lorien. That was kind of a fun little instance. I hadn't run it before, and we just did it recently. Tried to pick up the gear, and they targeted me.
Which is weird, given I was the one that was hitting them.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. Probably go ahead and switch those skills around again. That's why I leave my skill bar unlocked, so I can move my fishing skill around when I want to. Singer said, I did 75% expect you to have yours equipped. He's learning. Mrs. Mustafa can vouch for me, Zinger. I can be trained. It takes years of lots of patient cruelty, but I can be broken. That would have helped, though.
Handy that you can open these through the gate.
Well, that's pretty funny.
Very, very useful. Means you don't have to backtrack quite significant distances.
Mission complete.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'll quit killing turtles then. Tonight's snack, sweet chili pistachios.
Well, that does sound nice.
Yeah, they're pretty rockin'. And the Rockstar Zero Sugar flavor.
Bless you.
Thank you. Is dark and hard to read. Tangerine, mango, guava, strawberry. That's a mouthful. Yeah, so if I fall asleep after drinking this tonight, then I want my money back. Singer says, sounds supernatural. Exactly.
Only a Drak shows mercy in battle.
I love walking up to a
that's
cash register with like energy drinks and a bag of pork rinds. Will there be anything else for you today, sir? Nope, just the health food. That usually gets a chuckle.
Games I allow for chance. I take no such risk in war.
This is one of those annoying, let you beat me for a bit and then I'm going to phase out and summon in a bunch of ads.
Okay. We can handle that. Except there's going to be a lot of talkie-talkie. She kicked your butt.
Yep.
Oh, now she phased out. She did it again.
Yep, she does it about 4 or 5 times.
She's like the Britney Spears of evil sorceresses.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
She did it again.
Yep.
Hearted says this is one of my favorites. Zinger says it's hard to get lost in here. I can still find a way.
You know, not to kink shame, but, you know, I'm not here for your spanking thing that you want. Let's just get this done.
I think we both know if she blew in your ear, you'd do whatever she wanted.
Quite possibly. Show a bit of cleavage.
Angmarim Priestess. One of my favorite character models in the whole game.
There's a reason for that. Yep.
The book is not yours to take.
Oh, take candle.
Alrighty then. And like Spears, she's gone through many phases, some better than others. Zinger, you are not wrong.
For the Jauruka.
We have come too far to turn back now.
Of the deep.
Put your back to the past and to the wind.
What did he say? We need to break like the wind? I didn't quite catch that.
I am not too sure. Alright, we've got to protect that geode in the middle, but we've also got to run around and destroy the wards. So I think if one of us stays there...
Okay, I'll defend.
That's these annoying... Got to kill them twice once.
Do you want it to be easy?
Oh, it's not hard. It's just aggravating. Especially given that I don't think you get double XP for having to kill 2 things. I think you only get 1 lot of XP.
Yeah, it's okay. You tricky little so-and-sos.
This must be a bit of an annoying one if you're on your own.
Yeah, this would be a bit of a challenge. That's the thing about Lotro. You can play it by yourself, but it's more fun to bring a friend.
And missing 3. Ah, there's one.
Okay. Arthur says this is a veritable White Castle without the drive-through.
And last one.
Alrighty then. We have completed the mission. For once, I get to click on the mission reward box.
Yay!
Jealous? Thought so.
Epically. That's alright, you can have a turn for a change.
I feel like I should make an Ethan's mom joke, but we're going to keep it classy.
We are a Lotro stream after all.
We have come too far to turn back now.
For some reason, I keep thinking that should be a song lyric. We've come too far to turn back now.
We find it is. Well, you should have got me enough XP to go to the next stage of the Allegiance quest.
Okay, well, let's go see.
Well, if you use the little rep tokens in your bag. Top row, right-hand side, 4th from the right.
Relics
That
of
would be
Gundabad?
left in the second. There we go. That's the one.
Okay. Oh, I know what I wanted to do too. I'm actually going to open a Adventurer Steel-bound chest on stream.
No, you have been threatening to do that for a while.
Well, I said I was going to make it a channel point reward thing on my channel, not Lotro stream. But
Ooh, excuse me.
did he give me anything new? I wasn't even paying that much attention. I was just clicking. Nope, not really.
No, it looks like you've got to get to the next threshold. So, forges and lofts, and so on and so forth.
Singer says, finally, some real content. What do you mean, real content? I was fishing. Doesn't get any more real than that, Singer. Do I have to go up another level to get to the Vault Keeper?
Yep, it's all the way up.
Okay. I remember seeing that and thinking, wow, it'd be annoying to have to come all the way up here. Shared storage. I've got 3 more of these. Well, I have 2 boxes. We'll open 2 boxes. Again, this is how you win the game. Whenever you get an adventure or steel-bound loot box, you should immediately go to the Lotro store and buy keys. Because this is how you win. All the best stuff is inside. Delicate gold amulet of the adventure. Holy cow, that's nice.
Very nice. That is a good one.
Yeah, I actually am getting some legit, well, yeah, just 1 or 2 items now and then.
Oh, maybe they've updated the drop tables for them.
Where did that stuff go?
There you go. You just moused over it, I think. To the right. Second row, third from the right, next to a map by the look of it.
Oh, okay. Nope. Oh, I equipped it. That's what happened. Okay, that was weird. I didn't know that I had equipped it. What else we got? Wall map. Logs of wood. And Delving Adventures Essence Box. Steed of Hidden Peaks. Ooh. Chunks of Gundabad Skarn. Embers of Enchantment.
Did you get all of that, or is it just you got to pick one item?
All of that.
Very nice.
And what did we decide I needed to get my tactical mitigation up?
Tech mid is always a good one to... well, I think for... Actually, what is... Lotro thingy, so... What's it called? Lotro HQ. Let's have a look.
Just make sure you're not reaching or at the ember cap so you're not wasting them. I think I am at ember cap. Wasn't that one of the messages I had when I first started the stream?
Quite possibly.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Yep, Embers of Enchantment, 10,000 of 10,000.
Right, you want crit, then tactical mastery, then finesse to 30%, and then vitality. And if you really need to, or have anything left over, then you can put it into tech mid.
Alright, well,
Yep.
Let's see where I'm at. Yeah, physical's at 28. Tactical's at 28.1. What else did you say?
Where were we? It was crit. Crit's your primary one. Excuse me. Then tactical mastery, and then finesse to 30%. Then vitality, tactical mitigation.
I'm not sure I'm reading critical correctly.
Where are we?
Melee critical, range critical, tactical critical.
Yeah.
20%.
I don't think I think the cap is like 35%. It's very hard to get there. What is it? You've got how much? I can't
I'm
quite make
surprised
out.
that's low. It said 20. For some reason, the mouse keeps drifting. Tactical critical hits. I've got 625,000 points.
Oh no, you
But
can
the-
double that.
Critical hit chance of your tactical attacks is 20.
Yeah, no, I think crit cap is about 1.5 million.
Okay. Freelancer says those both need to be at 40.
I got the message. I'm having a look at it, and thank you very much.
Well, Freelancer, if I get all buffed up, you'll get bored because you won't have anybody to raise. Alright, well, I can boost critical. What was one of my new items? I think my cloak. Where's that new cloak? Okay, there we go. And let's see the huge difference that made. So now my tactical crit is 20.6. So I gained 0.6%. So I feel like I really accomplished a lot with that. We're talking miss or crit chance? Crit chance. That's kind of the problem. I mean, you're mostly just playing with numbers. It's like, this isn't that interesting to me. It's not like Dungeons and Dragons where it's like, I'm a 4th level fighter and I just got a +3 sword. My whole world changed. That was more exciting back in the day. Playing around with 0.1% just seems like a bit of a waste of time. Okay, so what do I do with all these embers of enchantment?
Those we need to spend at... What's a good place? Scarhold. There's a vendor there. I'm sure there must be one here in Gundabad somewhere.
You sure think so? There are 2 traceries that give a +3% crit set bonus. Freelancer says buy better armor. That could be tough. I don't know. I mean, the stuff I'm wearing is level 140 Matham Hunter. The boosts, the buffs on it are pretty solid. It's probably easier for him to go to Elder Slade Vendor via the Mission Stable Master. See, this is why I love you guys. You clue me in on all this stuff. Heroic Precision. I think you spelled precision wrong. That's okay. Gonna get arrested for goat abuse.
Oh, they got to arrest me first. So, could use that opportunity to run away.
Mission Recruiter Stable Master. Far-ranging Stable Master.
If you take the Elder Slade mission stable point, that'll get you where you need to go.
He doesn't seem to have Elder Slade.
Oh, you went outside. No, if you go back inside the nozzle, go back to the mission taxi.
Okay. I thought I needed to go to the far-ranging Stable Master.
Nope, sorry.
I wasn't paying that close of attention. I gotta be honest. I'm mostly thinking, oh man, I need to crack open more of these pistachios. These are delicious. We ride for Elder Slade. And for glory. And Zinger said, once an Elder Slade, go straight back and to the right.
Yep, he's in the back right-hand corner.
Up on the stage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There is much to be done.
Apparently there's much to be done. Heroic gear light. Coffer of adventurer's armor. So I want whatever's the most expensive stuff.
Well, I'd say the purple stuff for now because you can get you 470 teal stuff from instances.
Antler says, I have to work in the morning. I'm off to bed. Good night, Antler.
Cheers.
Glad you got to hang out with me tonight. I know it was probably the highlight of your whole week. Take care, buddy. See, Hardhead says the teal. Freelancer, break the tie. All right. Then why not just get the teal?
Well, because you can get 2 pieces of purple for the same price as 1 piece of teal.
Yeah, pretty close. But what if the teal, or what if the purple's not any better than the Matham armor I'm wearing?
Then there's jewelry that you could buy.
Well, but I won't. The problem is I won't know that until I waste 2,000 embers. That's my point.
Yeah.
Freelancer says with 10k I'd buy 1 teal piece and 3 purple.
Yeah, definitely will be better than the Matham stuff you're wearing.
Okay. Gipio checking in. Hi, Gipio.
Yeah, the purple stuff, it's 470, so maybe just have a look and see what item level you do have equipped, and then, of course, it will be better. If it's like 450 or whatever, even the purple stuff will be quite a dramatic
446.
Oh yeah, no, you're definitely... armor we can make you. I think 460 stuff.
Yeah, they go okay. Hearted says the Lotra wiki may show the stats.
And there's Gipio.
Antler says purple for starters. I made the comment earlier, Gipio, I'd better not die if Gipio's not here, because he'll be mad. No, Zinger says it doesn't matter how much you get as long as you're not at cap for embers. Alright, well, let's open up 1 purple box. And... cap, mantle, gloves, waistcoat. Oh, that is quite a bit better, isn't it? Okay.
Just because you have so much excess bag space, I'm sending you some task items.
Well, I don't have a feathered hat anymore. I find that quite upsetting.
Well, you could always just equip it cosmetically.
I know. So moats are useless at this level?
Not really. Well, they are at 140, but I mean, you can always still buy. I think you can buy essences. Let's have a look. The lower level essences, at least. Yeah, no, they cap out at 130. So it's not good for, well, obviously 140 characters, so yeah, any alts that you've got or characters that you're leveling up. As Zinga says, convert them to figments.
Eldolith rating. Hello, Eldolith and Raiders. Welcome, everybody. A woman who needs no introduction but is getting one anyway. Happy birthday, Eldolith.
Happy, happy.
And hello, Ski. Hello, Gladys. Gladys. Excuse me, Gladys. All right, well, I am officially out of embers. Technically tomorrow, but we were celebrating tonight. Awesome. Well, your mom was probably in labor for a long time, so you should celebrate for a long time. Katriana checking in. Hello, Katriana. Welcome. My one regret is that I can't have Donnie sing happy birthday to Elda. Eldolith says, oh, you have no idea. She definitely was. Well, you make sure to call your mom tomorrow and thank her. Yeah, I found glowing. There are vendors downstairs?
Yep.
She's saying happy birthday to me
I'll keep
today on our weekly phone call since I've got lunch and errands out with the hubby tomorrow. Well, that'll be nice. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Vendors, the bank, crafting, all downstairs.
Oh, good deal.
The vault rather than the bank.
My nay is agate I.
Have a good night, everyone. I'm going to run now. Happy birthday again, Elda. Katriana, have a great weekend. Thanks for popping in. Actually, what's funny is how much better that Matham armor was than what I was wearing before.
It's not bad while you're leveling up. Some of the pieces are junk, but I think the headpiece and the chest piece are generally pretty good.
Well, that's just it. I got them when I was already 140. It's not like I was leveling up with them anymore. That was the best I had at level. Alright, do we have an oven down here?
I don't think... Yes, here in the back corner.
Okay. There they are. I wasn't seeing them. So I've eaten on camera, we fished, I've definitely done task item turn-ins and inventory management. Now is the time to craft.
Get all 5 of the
Tedments.
pillars. Yep.
I'm gonna prep fish like a boss. 8:41 on the 7th, I'll officially be 42, or is our joke tonight the answer to the ultimate question of life? The universe and everything, exactly. Douglas Adams was not wrong. Ski says now is not the time to fish. We fished earlier. We fished in a mission.
Fish.
It's always time to fish, yeah. When do we get to do the duo run of Nair Band? Soon. Yeah, Nair Band wasn't fun even 10 levels over.
Yeah, the mechanics on the bus at the end, that can be a little bit difficult.
And Vault Keeper?
Back right corner.
Okay.
So southeast.
There he is. Opposite the auctioneer.
What do you want?
I want you to store my fish. Keep them safe. They are precious. I only have 58 pair left after all the cooking I did. And I only have 1 black steel key left.
One of these days I'm going to hack your account just to clean out your inventory.
It's not worth it. I'll just muddle it up again.
Well, it'll take you a while to replace all of those, cooking lore and so on and so forth, and 3 different tiers of food and
I
2
need all
tiers
that
of
lore since I've completely maxed out all my crafting skills. Stay away from my junk. Alrighty then. Besides, I got almost 2 full rows of pack space open. What are you complaining about? That's a character bound one. Won't help
3.
in shared storage. I've just got room in shared storage for it. I could put it in my personal storage, but not worried about it. Thank you for pointing it out, though. Ed, do you know what's on the console display of Elon's red Tesla Roadster, currently in orbit around Mars? I have no idea, Freelancer. Did he actually deploy it around Mars? I just thought it was in Earth orbit.
I think he chucked it in that direction. I don't know if it's got there yet, though.
I am not a huge fan of Elon Musk, and I've advised friends, should I get Tesla stock? I'm like, it's hard enough for real car companies to make money building cars. Freelancer says, don't panic, and the stereo is playing Bowie's Space Oddity. Nice.
It's actually 23.82. Light. It's like nearly 3 light AU past Mars at the moment. I think it's gone. It's on the opposite side of the orbit.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
So an AU is the distance between the Earth and the Sun. It's an astral unit.
Astronomical unit. Yeah.
Yep. What's Prince Ingor is here? He's supposed to be at that other place. I'm confused.
Yeah, they break the timeline a bit from time to time. And,
one of them is a doppelganger, and we must murder them immediately.
Unfortunately, it will not let you.
King of Ramenshin says, I heard Lord of the Rings Online was bad. Hard, it says, I'm on if you want to test gear and forges. Sure. Let's go do it.
As well drag my Runekeeper along for that as well.
King, I can promise you it's way better than the Amazon Lord of the Rings Online game. That one was such a stinker, they canceled it. Everyone has an opinion. The only one way to find out, play the game. It doesn't even cost you anything. You can play Lotro completely free to play. I couldn't do it that way. I think it's impossible, but I've heard of other people doing it.
If I could trouble you for invite for the arcade.
I think Hard Hit was going to join us.
Yep.
I heard the controls was weird.
Oh, forges we can do up to 6.
Oh, okay.
Or 12 even.
Ski, don't rat me out. Jeremy-licious says, I started a month ago and it's a fantastic game. No, Freelancer will join us too. That sounds awesome, Freelancer. Join the party. Yeah. Jeremy, I mean, it's an MMO. It plays a lot like World of Warcraft. It plays a lot like other MMOs.
Yeah.
See if we can drag Zinger into our 6 sad world too. There we go. Awesome. Fun fact, kangaroos can jump higher than the average house. Houses can't jump. It's a very good point, Hard Hit. I played the game. It was okay. The walking controls were jagged. Okay.
Yeah, I think if there's one thing that really would Ah, damn it! I need to. That would really improve the quality of life in Lotroads if they polish the animations.
Well, it's a 15-year-old game. It's
Oh yeah, and
it's a small development team, and yeah, I mean they've done a lot of remarkable updates over the years. I mean they've stretched this game engine as far as they can, done some beautiful work. One of the things I'll point out, and I've bored my viewers to death with this, King, but some of the areas in the game, like Mediceld, the Mead Hall, and Edoras, it's so fantastically depicted in game that I gush about it every time I go there. I mean, it's just fantastic. Fix the controls and polish the game. Yeah. Standard WASD. Space to jump. Nothing particularly weird there. They updated the client to 64-bit. They've enhanced the graphics as they've added new expansions. They've continuously developed it for 15 years.
I've got another 15 years
in
worth of
April.
content.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have to join us in Forges.
Yeah, we got 5. Let's roll. Or do we have to go back and pick it up?
It's not a instance. You pick up the quest in Steep Set.
Okay, you want to use your hunter port to transfer us there?
I don't have Hunter, unfortunately.
I know.
Well, I do, just not logged in at the moment. Yep, there's Zinger.
We ride for Gundabad and for glory.
Just remember to pick up the daily, like, diamonds and sapphire quests.
All right, got alert, grab munchies. Eldolith, have a great birthday tomorrow. Enjoy some time with the hubby. We'll talk to you soon. Now you can use the arrow keys, you can use WASD, you can just use the mouse. If you hold the left and right mouse buttons down at the same time, see, no hand, and just use the mouse to walk around too. It's all pretty intuitive. And Forges is out this way, if I remember.
It's out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Swing to your left to pick up the daily gathering quests, and then have a chat with Agatur.
And Freelancer says all my key settings are around the number pad.
Yep, have a chat with Brathy there.
Long live Durin Stonehelmson. What news do you bring? At your service and your families. Long live Thorin Stonehelm. Long live Durin Stonehelmson. What news do you bring?
Getting from him, mining for crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Mining for crystals, you don't get done here, but like sapphire, gold, diamonds.
Have you
I think there's one other that you can get done in the in forges and lofts.
Alright. Where do you pick up the backup, the side quests? Do they show up inside?
Yeah, they're inside.
Inside, okay.
There is much to be done and little time for talk. We have come too far.
It'll be
to
amazing
turn
if I
back
don't
now.
run out of quest
Put
slots.
your back to the past and to the wind.
Yeah, I need to start clearing some log space on this one. He's
Yeah, I'm
very
too
full.
short.
Such risk in war.
I've emptied out several zones, so I'm below. I think I'm at about 42.
Yeah, I've got all of the Carbronach quests still that I either need to cancel or do at some point.
For the most part, the only things I still have active that are outside of Gundabad are raids that haven't been completed or quests associated with such. There going to be any use for switching to the heals during this, or?
We have come too
Nah,
far
we
to
should be
turn
able to
back
just
now.
blow this apart. All right.
Only a Drak shows mercy in battle.
We light up some Grims to bring the big guys down, or what's the deal? I forget.
Yeah, you need to kill Grims until the big Grim spawns. That's the annoying one.
Aw, man.
Are we burning everything down too fast for you, Freelancer?
Yeah.
That's small enough, you should still be getting credit.
Not if nobody in our fellowship is touching them.
Oh, we got other people in here?
One or
Isn't
two,
there?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It looked to me like there was some things that died without us getting any credit. I don't care as long as it's not either of the big ones.
Yeah, it's only the two bosses you really need to worry about.
Oh. Oh, nice guy. Heck is picking on me. One of the big
It's
ones
probably
is out.
Zinger. Zinger can be really cruel if he's been hitting cough syrup with codeine in it.
Oops.
Berserkers think that this was easy meat.
I was going to make the
think
joke that
we-
that's Ethan's mom's nickname for hard hit, but it's not appropriate for Lotro stream. I will not say that here.
I think we might be finished in here.
Wow, really?
Yep.
Well, looks like
Yep, we finished in here.
We ride for the quest turn-in and for glory. Oh, one of the other things I was going to show King, if he's still around. All of the controls are completely remappable for however you want to set them up. So's the user interface. If you watch a few streamers, we all run whatever user interface you want. Everything's completely draggable. You can rearrange the screen to suit yourself however you want. The chat window, you can expand it, contract it. You can, like, I'll move mine because I think it's behind my. Oh, where's the? Okay. So it's going to tell you how easy this is, except now I don't see where the tool is to move it.
Yeah, the chat you can just click and drag whenever. You don't need to go into the...
It's not dragging for me, though. That's the problem. I'm like, yeah, it's super easy. You can just drag this around wherever you want, except I can't seem to figure out how to do it.
false top bar.
Hold on general.
No, it's just not. Oh, I thought I had it for a second.
You grab any tab, it'll drag.
It's not. Okay. It pulled the tab out.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's what I. Oh, there we go. If I grab the general tab, then I can move it around. That was giving me some fits. I haven't touched mine much. I haven't spent a lot of time redoing my user interface, but it's cool that you can go in and basically set it up however you want. There's a built-in frame rate counter. I'll show off my frame rate. So
Connection status
SKDX
indicator.
Killer checking in. How you been, Nick? I haven't talked to you for a hot minute.
You can also have more than one inventory bag.
No, that's just crazy talk. What I find funny is a lot of times it's people who haven't seen my streams before. Wow, is that a plug-in? How did you do that? So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that since Freelancer mentioned it. Let me close the user interface first. And your bags are completely reconfigurable. There's a tool here for edit mode, and you can have up to 6 inventory bags. You can move your storage slots around. You can have 3 medium-sized bags. You can have 2 big bags and 2 little bags. You can have 6 bags that are all the same size. And when you click edit mode again, it'll only show you the bags that have storage slots in them. And then you can just put them back whenever you want. I just like one big bag because I'm not smart. It's how I organize stuff, which is poorly. And then I'm back again. Perfect. So yeah, we got a lot of extra nice stuff knocked out from forges. That was okay. Do you want to do the other one too?
We're already there waiting for you.
Might as well
Okay.
do lofts.
All right. What does it say? Current quest. Oh, I have to finish it.
As we
Now
always have.
lofts.
Aye.
Thank you for your patience while I'm prattling on about nothing, gentlemen. I appreciate it. Miss you all. Been having health issues, but wanted to say hello. Glad you stopped by, Nick.
Put your back to the past and to the wind. In games,
Oh, do I need to go see what's his name to turn in all the sapphires and diamonds and stuff?
Much to be done.
Yeah, but
I can
I
do
can
it
might as
after
well do it
this.
all in one
Yeah.
go.
So I'm gonna aggro a bunch of dudes and then go hide behind hard hit. That's my strategy.
That
It's
sounds like a good strategy.
Yeah. I'm gonna report.
You were here to test your new gear.
I am.
Let's see what it takes to make you hurt.
I've been holding up pretty good so far.
Take care of those for you.
Thank you. Oh! Complete non sequitur. I actually tried to... I was on Windows yesterday because I've been playing an alternate Apex account that I need to run Origin and I can't do it from Linux. So I got done and I was like, I kind of want to wind down. What should I do? I was like, I'm going to play some Rocket League, and I can't get Rocket League to run in Windows now.
That's weird.
Very weird. I may need to go through and have Steam check the files.
Yeah. It's probably a Steam update that didn't behave right.
Yeah. I was a bit shocked. Oh,
That
there you
never
go.
happens.
Now I got hurt.
How hurt? Oh,
I'm down.
That hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I revived for free.
Oh.
Ah, I was about to come in.
Yeah, I had him selected and was getting ready to
That's
cast, and all of a
okay.
sudden it's like, target is not there.
Well, if Gipio's still watching, I got to update death count. There we go.
Are we finished here as well?
No, we got hobgoblins, and I think maybe one or two more Angmar.
Yeah, I'm still
Or-
getting sapphires. I'm only at 4 of 8 on cold drakes, 5 of 8.
Looks like we've got both bosses already, though. That's useful.
We're still in combat with somebody. Not anymore. Okay, guess we... frost tusks. We still need some of those. 5 of 8. Only 5 of 12 on gold nuggets.
Nuggets is actually quicker to get outside.
Yeah.
You can do it in here, but you'll kill a lot more frost tusks than you actually need to. Or, well, at least for the frost tusk first.
Where are they? Completed leaders. There's the frost. Ah. Dang. Things went down fast.
He did not make it.
That should take care of our frost tusks.
I'm at 7 of 12 on gold nuggets. 6 of 8 on cold drakes.
Oh. Well, there's one over there.
We should kill it.
Or at least hurt it badly. There comes 2 more. away, Hobgoblin.
The terrible Grasmuk has entered the prey. Grasmuk has fallen.
That happened about 3 minutes ago now.
Yeah,
We're
we're seeing
little ahead of the queue.
notifications that are way behind. We're all set.
I think I'm one gold nugget short.
Alright. Well, we'll wait for another Pepalon.
We got here's 2.
There we go.
That should be everything complete by now.
Well, I can't imagine anything I'm missing. Stone Smashers?
Yeah, that we do outside.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, that one's hella annoying. I remember that one. We ran all over creation looking for those stone piles.
yeah. Well, I mean, if we just coordinate who clicks when, it's quite easy.
Ponton Finberry says,
Doesn't
got to be
fall
off
on
now.
my-
Have fun storming the castle. Ponton, have a great night, buddy.
Oops.
Hopefully we'll talk to you again more this weekend.
Miracle.
Yes? What news do you bring? Hail, friend! Gundabad will be ours once more.
Yeah, if we head down to head to Stonejaws, that's probably the easiest place.
Okay.
Or Lathstead. If we head for Lathstead and head just up the hill a little bit, there's a there is a spawn point for the stone smashers there. So Lathstead.
I keep forgetting to retake the Dwarf Made Treasures one. I've got like 65 of them.
Nice. Kipio says, oh, I missed 2 deaths? Say it ain't so. One of them was recent. If you missed the second one, you weren't paying attention. That is on you, my friend.
Well, I am at the spawn point, if you'd like to join me.
How to get there?
You can either use the quick travel, if you bought it, or failing that, take the taxi to Lathstead and Carbrunner.
folk shall endure, as we always have.
Okay, I will be a while.
That's okay.
Gives me a chance to finish my pistachios and chug some Rockstar. It's not terrible, there's just something slightly off-putting about it.
Yeah, thought it could have taxied us up here as well. Is
Hard hit. What are you doing? If I thought he was actually working on sinking some enemy ships, I'd forgive him, but we all know the truth. Oh, I'm going to be a while. I need to stop and pick up every geode I see along the way. You guys don't mind, do you?
no, not at all.
Okay. Oh, I see crystals. That's apparently another thing we have to do, too. That won't be annoying either.
It's not have to, it's get to.
Get to. Singer says they're almost as useful as Athelian flowers. I still like that armor set.
It is quite a nice one cosmetically.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I was surprised with the Athelian armor was you can use some dyes that I've never used on anything else. I think umber. And it just adds a really cool antique look to the armor set. It's like, that really looks good.
Yeah, my frame rate's still a hell of a lot lower than it should be, even with the new card. But at least I don't get the screen hitching the way I used to. So I don't care. I can live with it.
You just
Oh,
need to
where you
grossly
at?
overpower everything. And
Are
it
you
works
still
better.
at late stat?
Yep, I'm still at late stat. I'm at the waiting at the
see you.
spawn point.
I see Zinger and Hard Hit, I don't see you.
A little bit to your northwest.
Oh,
More
you went
north
up the
than-
hill some?
Yep.
Hang on a second. So what are you getting? What's your frame rate?
At the moment, it's bouncing. It drops as low as 60, and then it's like 100, 150, 90, 80, 60, 59. Depends on which direction I'm looking in. But it's even when it drops as low as like into the 50s, it's I can spin my camera around and it's nice and smooth.
So when you're looking south toward that tower,
Yep, that's when it drops the lowest because of the
So
draw
that's-
distance.
that's the lowest of mine too, and it's like 89.
Yeah,
Facing north, it's like 175.
yeah. I do not know why the because it's plugins, and one of the big culprits is alt infantry. But why the hell alt infantry would be impacting my draw distance performance? No idea. Guys, we do need to wait for Ed.
One of the drawbacks of being free to play. Okay, I just got credit for a
Although-
Stone Smasher kill.
There we
must
go. I was
be
about to say
close.
you should
You
hopefully
did.
be
Nice.
close enough.
Yeah, look, there he is. He came over the hill just in time. He might have only gotten one of those.
I did only get one of those.
Nah.
Well, there's enough of us that will.
I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
I
Oh, we can all
saw
click
your
this though,
I saw
can't
your
we?
distance in the
Yep.
radar getting under 300 meters, and I figured that was actually timed a little bit behind.
Actually, what's weird is I can't get my frame rate counter to pop up.
Control F.
Yeah, I don't see it. I've been toggling it, and it's
You might
just
have
like,
moved it around accidentally.
oh, there it is in the off to the right now. I'm pulling about 90 frames a second here.
Hanging around 130 while we're in combat with these guys.
Yeah. I'm getting up to like 180 at times, and I am running in 4K. So if
I'm slumming it at 1440.
Yeah, this is at 1440, but I'm also running at 1080.
Of course, I'm also streaming and watching my own replay and running about 5 other apps too. Guess that might take a toll.
Alright, everybody finished now, or
Ed might be short one.
yeah, it needs to click,
Okay.
Hit the rocks.
and yeah, you can't get that. It's at a bad angle up the hill. I tried earlier.
Stay away from my scarn.
It was my scar at the time.
Is that what you're calling it these days?
Mm-hmm. Completed the Stone Smashers.
There we go.
Now where's Hard Hit porting us to?
Oh, we could always go back to no, that one we handed in already. I don't know. At this point, it's up to you. Where would you like to go?
We're gonna do crystals.
Can do if you really want to.
Yeah, I don't really want to. We got such a nice
You're
group.
just saying drugs is bad?
Yep.
Well, Cloven Gap is a good one for crystals.
Oh.
Cloven Gap and
Well, let's go run that 6-man
stone
where the
drawers.
dragon collapses the shelf and we all die. That's super fun.
yeah.
What's it called?
You thinking of the one from the last the 12-man Anvil?
That's Anvil.
Is that a 12-man?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
12-man.
Okay. Well, we've been running it with 5 or 6 of us.
No, we over level it, so if we do it at like 130, we should manage.
I don't think it's scalable. It's a 120 level
I
raid.
think it's fixed at 120.
Yeah, we can tier it 1, 2, or 3. We'll just run it at tier 1.
Think.
See how we do. It's a cool dragon. I like showing it off.
Give me a minute.
Okay. No hurry, no worries.
No, I don't have to go anywhere. I just gotta re-gear.
So soon after I return. Who could this be
Oh, no,
at my threshold? What little foolhardy mortals would dare disturb my solitude?
Put a target assist on that guy.
Which guy? Kurgan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna pretend to be threatening.
It could be true. We don't know. And where'd Hard Hit wander off to? And Singer.
I think they ran off ahead.
Well, we never finished the last time because we ran short of DPS at the end. Yeah, that's why I thought it might be fun to retry it. Oh, there's a bunch of big dragons to kill here. Gipio, you want to jump in and join us, buddy?
Dang it. I was just gonna take the quest and it went away because you guys went too far forward.
Oh, not bad.
All right.
Hang on. Might still be able to get him from him. Yep.
I
can still
promised
get
to
him.
return, and yet here you are, eager to greet your own deaths. So be it.
Oh, shut up, Kara's gone.
The Frost Horde answers the call of Vethug Wintermind, and you will be its first victims.
Let's go punch some drakes in the face.
Well, I was hoping Singer would still come along.
Doesn't he? No, he's in here, isn't he?
Is he?
I see 5.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, there he is.
Look.
He just entered.
Okay. I figure what's going to make a huge difference this time around, you guys, is I increased my critical by 0.6%, so I think that's going to put us over the top.
Every little bit helps.
That's a great big worm.
Big fat ass.
Run, hard hit, run!
What you get for being in strength stance?
That's a mechanic. She's still aggroed on me.
Is that right?
Yep. Zinger, on the other hand, is trying very hard to permanently keep pulling aggro off me.
I'm just concerned about you.
Sorry, I didn't notice there were ads.
We're not angry, we're just disappointed.
And not without reason. Because the boss is such a fat ass, I couldn't see past her.
No body shaming, please.
Only because she's like so big I can't see the other ads. I got a cosmetic chest of the anvil.
Congratulations. Man Bear J checking in. Hey Ed and friends, how's it going tonight? Good, Jay. Hopefully you're having a good start to your weekend, buddy. Playing some EverQuest. That is going old school, Jay.
My son played EverQuest for about 2 months. I said, find another game. He found Lotro.
There you go.
set the melody of battle. I gotta pay more attention to that. We didn't get that far apart, but it's just going through the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Bacchus was just ahead of me, and system must have viewed that as us being separated by a long enough distance that it untoggled the melody of battle.
You guys think they'll do a new legendary server in 2023? I don't know. I think they're probably happy with the legendary server setup the way it is now. Shadowfax and Treebeard. And crew take on Middle Earth.
We found they'll redo them once Treebeard gets to endgame. They'll do like they did with Annual. Let the guys transfer across.
13 dwarves appear above you.
The harps are gone. The fires are out. The shadows gather.
7 dwarves can be a lot.
Yet from the north and far away still sounds the song of mountains grey. King or common, fool or clever, it lures us always.
Now, why is there an Ingor the Cruel? Is this an ancestor of Prince Ingor?
Can you hear
Possibly.
of long lament?
DuPont went to bed. I don't know who else would know the lore. Any other lore hounds out there who can tell
The
us?
13 kings lost their lives seeking the Bargathor.
Somebody got pistachio
like-
crumbs all over my desk.
And beckons us
It's
forth.
very disappointing.
Come back now, or you too shall be lost.
They are talking about the Fargathol, which is the
Zinger says there's like 300 Durans, so yeah, probably. Fun fact y'all may not know, I'm actually Edward III. I told somebody my full name today and they were like, wow. I said, yeah, it's an impressive name. I'm not really an impressive guy though.
oh, I don't know. You're not too shabby.
Why they call me Crackdood? Your weird thoughts. Here, I seek your allies cannot sing. You will join us in death. Get out of my way! Why they call me Crackdood?
More like Edward the Turd. Thanks, Jake.
Beware the power of Kalen! Beware the Herald of Winter!
If you guys know Man Bear J, you know he meant that as a compliment.
It was said with love.
Exactly.
And respect and affection.
When a fecal philiac like Jay calls you a turd, that is a high compliment indeed. Never before in the history of Lotro has a less effective fellowship maneuver been performed. It's been so long since I've done one, I couldn't remember what it was called for a second. Like, what's that one thing we just did? Oh yeah, fellowship maneuver. You're doing fellowship maneuvers during a 12-man raid at level 120, you are truly wasting time. I'm proud of us for pulling it off, fellas.
Hold on. I must admit I paid no attention whatsoever.
I know.
Where'd he come from?
His mom laid an egg. And Jay says, "Good morning, Bacchus."
Hello there, Jay. Did you get that sandwich yet, or are you still dreaming about it?
I snuck out to Mrs. M's favorite Middle Eastern restaurant on my way home from the hospital tonight. It was terrific as always.
I had two, not bad, but not as good as I'd wanted them to be, steaks the other day when I didn't have power. Couldn't cook.
Steak tartare or fired up the grill?
Now went out and had other people make them for me,
Well, there you go.
which is another sort of why it was disappointing. I don't mind, you know, if I know I'm not very good at doing steak, so I don't expect much. But when I'm paying for it, then yeah, a little irritating when it's not as good as it should be. Back here.
Your Rootkeeper's tagged as AFK.
Wouldn't be surprised.
That's amazing.
Yeah, every now and again I'll pop off a spell when I'm confident I have aggro, but yeah.
Still alive? I would be impressed if you were not such pests. My final prize awaits, and you will not stand in my way.
Right, we gotta get her under the stalactites here. Huh? Loose icicle. Here we go. Pretty Gwar in here. It might be useful to have a second tank.
Let me see if I can send him an invite. He is not on his character.
Because I remember the problem we had here last time was I got frozen in place, couldn't move. And we needed to move this thing underneath a different, under one of the icicles. I'm stuck to the floor now. I can't move. Okay, well, let me use one of my abilities on the Ringkeeper.
Zero the Heroes. Is this actually encounter music? Yeah. And all the game music is available on the Lotro YouTube channel. Even the newest expansion before the Shadow.
Alright. She stopped taking damage.
Well, I can't seem to target the icicles. What are we supposed to be doing?
I'm not sure. I saw one of them come crashing down. Okay, that one.
Yep, I got dropped.
Dang it, that's not supposed to happen.
I know. Thank you.
Oh, what the hell
Kurgan
happened
got
there?
corpseified, and I don't have a res now.
I put my do not fall on Freelancer.
Oh my goodness, it's one-shotting all of us.
Yeah, I think we hit the enraged timer. This,
No, you don't.
I think
Yes, you
we.
Too
I
slow.
think we need a second tank for this so that you can actually drag her around to the.
Oh, that's not good.
Nope.
Ed revived himself and his do not fall was still valid, so I revived. Ah. Yeah, bye. Clank.
Yeah, I didn't know what the mechanic was to get the icicles to fall. I was trying to target them, and it just wasn't doing anything.
I was able to target them, but it was. I think you gotta have the dragon underneath the icicle, otherwise there's no point. And I'm locked in place. I'm frozen to the floor, which is, I think, where we need the second tank. But I don't know how that. Let's have a look on the wiki.
Alright, let's take a minute to think about it while I grab a beverage. Chairstream hype! I'm going to take my pistachios and go.
Boss becomes invulnerable and can't be hurt until an icicle falls and hits it. Icicles are far about the cavern and out of melee reach. You have to shoot them until they break or use another method to make them drop under the boss, yeah.
Goofy Old Lady says, Ed, remember I have a 140 champ on Evernight. Goofy, I would love to have you join us. You send me a name, I'll send you the invite. A 140 champ would be very welcome right now.
Oh.
If anybody else has a high-level character on Evernight and they want to get in on this, just let us know. It's your chance to hang out and play with the world-famous freelancer.
Pretty sure you just cut the viewer count in half.
They're dropping pretty fast, actually. We went from 35 down to 22 all of a sudden. People had to go celebrate last minute epiphany.
I'm not seeing any guides about Anvil. Not to deal with that boss, unfortunately. I want to see if there's a way of clearing the debuff that he puts on you. Nope, not that I can find. Oh, back in a second though.
The Real Salties says hi. Hello, The Real Salties. Oh, we have to convert to a raid and we can't do it inside the instance. That's my bad, Goofy. Let's wait for Bacchus to get back and we'll reform.
And back again.
Okay, we have to... Or can I just pop out? To add Goofy, we have to form a raid.
Oh, okay. I think we all need to pop out.
Or do you want to just drop out your Runekeeper since you're not hardly using her?
Oh yeah, no, that's also a good point.
That might make a better decision.
Wow. To the curb.
Yeah. Now we'll get Super Shredder in here.
Well, she's not contributing very much, so...
Well, I commented that she got AFK'd in the middle of one of the fights. Hardhit says, we only have 5. I know, but Bacchus brought 2. So the game thought we had 6.
I'm so good. I can't.
Super Shredder declines to join. That's okay. We'll try that again. There we go. Yeah, Red Baron will probably be waiting to start up by the time we finish this raid. I'm barely pulling 170 frames a second in here.
Well, again, depends on which direction I'm looking in, but yeah, from 70 to 250.
Goofy, do you know your way through here? Or do we need to send somebody back to run with you?
I think. Are we back with it? No, we're not back.
She is on her way.
Huh.
Alright, Goofy's ready to go.
We are rolling in.
Excuse me. Yeah, last week I drank both of those cans of Bang. I'm like, yeah, caffeine doesn't affect me much, but for some reason I was still up till 4 a.m. So I switched to Dr. Pepper Zero after finishing the 1 can of Rockstar. I feel very sleepy, but I don't want to risk another 4 a.m. I don't need Mrs. M calling me going, where are you? And I'm like still struggling for consciousness. I'll be right there. Okay guys, now it's important you know this. The key to this is getting the icicles to drop on the dragon. So let's make that happen.
Yeah, Goofy might need to taunt the boss off of me underneath an icicle.
Also, we seem to have lost our Hobbit Hunter. There he is. And he brought a worm. I think he took a wrong turn.
Alright, we good?
I was gonna eat some food real quick.
No, you can get. You can still.
Okay.
Anytime you're ready.
Everybody good?
Yes.
Let's go kick him in the nuts.
Is that classy or is that not classy?
Column A, column B.
Okay.
Right. Where is an icicle? There's an icicle. Right, I'm going to drag him a bit this way. Ah, no, wait, there is an icicle right there. I can't quite see if I'm in the right place for that icicle. If you can tell me if I need to move him.
Should be close enough.
I can't reach the icicles.
There we go.
Even throwing
underneath
fire
him now.
spells, I can't reach the icicles.
I think. Well, don't hit them now. Wait until he's frozen me in place. It's when he becomes immune to damage.
Oh, okay.
You could probably go after him now.
Well, he's still taking damage, so.
Alright.
Right. Stop taking damage. See if you can hit the icicle that's above him.
I have a purple eye. I'll just run right under him. Okay.
Goofy, if you can go and stand under a icicle and then taunt him off me, please.
Can we move him?
Well, I'm frozen to the floor, so he needs to be taunted off me to underneath an icicle.
My Drake will freeze you, son. Let Hawk attack! My Drake will freeze you, son. You will meet your end in this glacier. Collapse your strength. What is wrong? Succumbing to the cold.
I'm standing directly under an icicle.
Metal, finish them!
There we go. Good one.
Got him.
I have had enough enough of this foolishness! Vettel, to my side!
Oraska. Your grip on my mind is slipping.
You're still immobile?
Yep, but the debuff is counting down at least.
To best you.
Silence, Drake!
Okay, we need to keep these two separate, apparently.
I will slay you myself!
As you wish, Karazgar. You may have your way. For now.
Only delay the inevitable!
Ooh, where'd you go?
Yeah, Zinger, you've got your bear out if you can try and tank the Drake away from me.
It is.
There we go. What am I standing in? Let me move out of that.
Yeah. Step off of that.
You're hip deep in dragon poo.
Sounds like fun. That's only while my feet were sticking to the floor.
You got a bunch of icicles on the ground now. That's probably not
Yep.
good for you.
No, I've stepped out of those.
Oop. Got an icicle on me. Or an eye. Yep, I must have cleared it.
They don't seem to be terribly nasty in here. I've had the purple eye on me 4 or 5 times and it hasn't done anything much. A couple of you are out of range of heals. Hard hit. You're taking a lot of damage without getting much heal. Come on, Terrence Guard, die. Getting really hard to find a piece of ground that isn't infected. There we go. Now, where's this worm? There we
Down
are.
goes Fraser.
Incompetence will be the end of the Frost Horde.
Nicely done, fellas. We may have 3 or 4 more bosses
You
to
may
go.
have slain Fethug, but I seek a grander
Just the one,
trade than
but
even
3 full
he.
stages.
The Herald of Winter will be mine.
What happens to
We meet
him here?
again, Karazgar.
Chump.
Quite finished
He gets
playing
killed?
with my brood.
Think so.
Hrimil Frostheart, the Herald of Winter. You and your Frost Horde will be my instrument in the battle to come. We will succeed where Sauron failed, and dominate this world.
No, I think not, O weeping warrior. Your power over my kind is
Alright,
not
you're like
your
10
own.
feet away from me and it says
It
target
was
not in
given
line
to
of
you
sight.
by Sauron.
That is a bit weird.
Now that he is gone, you are diminished. You grow more frail by the day. I am a dragon
kind of invisible wall there.
who fought by the side of Morgoth himself. I'm weakened. I'm dimmed. I will not submit to you, insect. No. For the centuries of torture I endured, for the enslavement and death of my son.
No, dragon. You must bend to my will. No!
Well, that was a pretty decisive end.
As for you, mortals, how many of my kin have you slain whilst intruding into my domain? My door warrior, Vetu, my son. So
Yeah,
very
quit
brave
monologuing and fight.
heroic. Allow me to give you a hero's welcome. Let me show you how powerless you truly are.
Get behind the wall. Yeah, hard it did make it. Where are you? Oh, hard hit fell off.
Hard
help.
hit.
Gonna have to res very quickly for you.
Take you.
Singer even warned him.
Whoa! Whoa! I almost got knocked off.
Tia protects her ring eater. This ring holds power still. Tia protects the ring eater.
Uh-oh.
Let me show you how powerless.
Run for cover.
Yep. Move in, because you know what comes next. Flight time.
This ring holds power still. Fall and let the glacier
Okay, move in.
This ring holds power still.
Okay, where do we need to get to?
No way, just needed to move in. It was the wing, the knockback.
And I'm just trying to figure out where the ledge is.
Southwest corner. Isn't the one we need to go and stand on at the end.
It feels good to test myself in combat after all these years. Do not despair, heroes. You showed great courage.
We need to go and stand at the...
This charade. I did not survive centuries of torment to be bested by the likes of you.
Right, you need to res hearted quick.
Oh, I'm dead. I didn't
Which is
survive the
great.
fall.
Hang on. We're out of combat, so I can do a mass res.
Okay.
Should work.
Yep.
Come on, everybody up.
Yeah, right. There,
We
it's
gotta
good
run.
running.
Gotta run.
Yeah, because we're going to kill those Grims at the end, and that was what stopped us last time. We didn't have the DPS.
I am coming.
No, we got Super Shredder now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got behind the dragon. That's not gonna be good. Hi. Nope.
That's a wipe.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
That's a long fight.
We shouldn't blame Hard Hit for that.
Yeah, it wasn't Hard Hit's fault entirely.
Just mostly.
Yeah. Now where the hell is Hard Hit? Did he wander off to go make a sandwich or something?
But he's not amongst us.
I haven't seen him. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Hard Hit says quick fix, I'm in now. Okay. Wait for Hard Hit to join us before the fun starts. I don't know, this bridge seems pretty solid. I think we can just wait here. See how fast his little hobbit legs can carry him. Hard Hit took a wrong turn and got eaten by a grue. He zorked. And we're all here.
Alright, pretty good.
Give me just a minute. All right.
Let's go punch her in the nose.
I just barely got off the bridge in time.
Let me show you how powerless you truly are.
Behind the
Hide.
wall. Right away. That was early. Hurry, hard hit, hurry.
Goofy.
Wow, Goofy survived.
Goofy's got superpowers.
Yeah, we're a little under strength, but we're overpowered, so.
This ring holds power still. Fall and
Right,
let
that
the
move in.
take you.
Feel like if I can get a flat line and a couple of purple hop-ups, we should be able to take her down.
Tia protects the ring. Tia protects her ring. Let me show you how powerless you
We're gonna need to get behind the wall again. Hide.
feels good to test myself in combat after all these years. Do not
Southwest corner.
you showed
Now?
Already?
Yeah?
Yep.
had enough of this show.
Wait for me, wait for me, wait for me.
Centuries of torment to be bested by the likes of you. Feel my unfettered wrath.
I jumped off early, fell off early. It didn't kill me. But it, all right, good. Much better. Swim your hearts out.
Well, let's go wreck some Grims, fellas.
Real salties. How long are we on for?
Probably if we finish this, that'll probably be it for me.
Yeah, it's what in the morning for you?
Yeah, I've been up for about 20 straight hours now. I'm getting a little tired.
Get
You guys
off
are
my
probably
lawn.
getting really tired of me. I don't have a superhuman constitution like Freelancer. I'm just a man, flesh and blood.
What will you do now?
Alright, annoyingly, I can't kite them.
Run for your lives!
And it won't let me... There we go.
One down. Yeah, the healing burden against these isn't very big, so I'm throwing as much attack as I am heal.
Oh, she's coming up the. Run,
You
run,
get
run.
out?
Hurry,
You got
run
out?
through
Hurry.
run through the channel. Run.
You will not escape me.
Yes,
I
we
think
will.
We will.
I think we just
I
did.
think we did.
No food for you. Nice work, fellas.
Yeah, well then.
All right. Like I said, I figured that would probably do it for me tonight.
Oh yeah,
Thank you to Freelancer, to Zinger, to Goofy Old Lady, to Hard Hit, and to Bacchus.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, it was a good time. That was a fun run at the end there. That was not boring. So, my thanks to everybody who stayed to watch in chat, and everybody who's watching the replay on YouTube. Thanks to all of you. I'll be on my personal channel this weekend. Come by and say hi to Big Ed Mustafa. I'll shout myself out. There's a link for you, twitch.tv/Big Ed Mustafa. And come by and say hi. Otherwise, I'll be back here next Friday, God willing. Unless Mrs. Mustafa has other plans for me. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. And
Goofy still has a blue eye on her. That's funny.
that's a little weird, but okay. Let's see who we can throw it over to. French Girl Gaming. Let's go say hi to French Girl Gaming. She's a fellow Lotro streamer. And she is the Frenchiest of all Australians. Go over, say hi, throw her a follow if you're not already following, and take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.
That was fun. Thank you, Ed.